It was a cold evening on March 20th, 1995, when 17-year-old Julie Lynn Ferguson clocked out of her job at Linens and Things in Greenbelt, Maryland. Her shifts ended at 9:30 p.m., and that night she planned to meet two friends so they could drive together to a wake in nearby College Park. She had called her mother, assuring her she was safe and on her way. Julie walked to the mall's entrance, bought a Coke from a liquor store, and sat on a flower planter. At 9:50 p.m., witnesses saw her still there, soda in hand. A minute later, her friends arrived and found only the drink in a shopping bag. Her purse, phone, shoes, everything else was gone. Those few minutes marked the last confirmed sighting of Julie. Authorities were alerted almost immediately. A phone call to Prince George's County Police and a frantic search through the shopping center ensued. But as shots faded into the night, so did meaningful leads. No surveillance cameras, no witnesses beyond her bag and drink, no signs of a vehicle. At dawn on March 21st, two men walking to work found Julie's lifeless body off Daisy Lane, about 4 miles from the mall. She was fully clothed, lying by the roadside. Her throat had been slit. She showed signs of strangulation, and deep bruises and scratches, indicating a violent struggle. Yet there were no indications of attempted robbery or sexual assault. Her jewelry remained, her clothing intact. Detectives reviewed every possible lead. They learned witnesses at the mall saw her leaning into a maroon or burgundy Volkswagen Jetta, occupied by two black men and a black woman. The same car, headlights on, was later reported parked near where her body was found. Despite hundreds of anonymous tips over subsequent years, none led to an arrest. In 2000, detectives publicly released composite descriptions of the occupants: a young black woman in tennis shoes and coat, a clean-shaven white man with blondish red hair, reflective sunglasses, and a black man. Yet, no match emerged. No one came forward. The case shifted into cold case status, but Julie's family refused to let it fade. Friends and volunteers created the Justice for Julie Ferguson Facebook group. Community candlelight vigils and events were held at the green space near Daisy Lane, which was renamed the Julie Ferguson Shelter and Play Area in her memory. Detective Bernard Nelson, assigned to the case, has consistently encouraged anyone with information, even decades-old memories, to come forward. He's highlighted that someone, somewhere, must know what happened. In 2015, as the 20th anniversary approached, new vigils aimed to reignite public interest. Friends recalled the carefree girl with the crisp white Reeboks and her own phone line. Julie's mother, refreshed by the search, said she'd die without knowing who took her daughter. A $25,000 reward hovered unanswered. Over the years, one person of interest was a white man near the University of Maryland who had run-ins with young women. Another was a suspect in the 1988-89 case of a girl assaulted in Glendale, though DNA testing later ruled him out. Community watchers trust the truth remains hidden, waiting for someone to connect dots. The abandoned car, the nearby Jetta, the people who could remember what they spotted that night. No suspect has ever been arrested or charged in connection with Julie Ferguson's murder. It remains unsolved. Investigators believe she was likely abducted from the mall, held briefly, then killed elsewhere before her body was dumped. The case is still active, and Prince George's County Police continue to accept tips, encouraging anyone with knowledge, no matter how small, to come forward.